Hey guys, Bando here, and sorry I've been away for so long. Turns out making YouTube videos is just a bit harder than you'd think it would be, and it can be a bit daunting, so I've kind of been hiding because I'm awful. To the couple of guys who've been subscribing since then, while it's been quiet, I really appreciate that, thank you very much. Nothing special, I'm just going to waffle and ramble. I'm not going to bother putting anything up there, so what I'm talking about will just be I'm going through the Warhammer community articles. So you will have seen these items, so I'm sure you can use your imagination to picture what I'm talking about. So let's see what we've got. 23rd of February, the Sicarian Venator. Yep, no complaints whatsoever. Good model. Glad it's finally in plastic. We knew Sicarian or Sicaran variants were going to come in plastic. Again, why are we not getting these 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks in a row? Why are they dragging this out for so long? We know they want to give us tanks. Fine, just give us to us in one go. I'm kind of bored with it just taking so long. The Assassin. I can't even see the name. Don't care. I think it looks stupid. This is a 40k model. This is not a 30k model. And if it had been released in plastic as a 40k model, and they'd gone, oh, Vashtor has welded the body of a captured Imperial assassin with a demon and broken his spirit, etc., 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 would have been fine. But for 30k, I don't like it. Give me a human, give me an Astartes, or something like that. That would fit my idea of the setting and what I think is better. I mean, this thing cannot blend into a crowd. It can't slip aboard a ship and hide. Some Arbite or Solar Auxiliary is going to look and say, hey, the angry giant Kool-Aid man with the spikes and the weapon gloves is clearly not supposed to be here. We had The End and the Death come out. Man, did they screw up that release. Some interesting spoilers from it, some revelations, so yeah, I'm pretty cool with that, apart from the screw up with the special edition. I've just finished listening to The Honoured myself, which is one of the Betrayal at Calth, or it's actually the one based on the miniatures in the Betrayal at Calth game. Was really good. Kurtha said has got himself right up there with Erebus into, FU territory. So yeah, I'll get to this eventually. I'm mostly sticking to audiobooks so I can listen to them on my walk to work. Contempt Dreadnoughts. I hate this. This is dumb. This is really dumb what they've done. Stripping away the arms and the legs from the Legion-specific Dreadnoughts and just giving us the torsos alongside the parts from a plastic one. Feels like Games Workshop is pissing in our pockets and telling us it's raining. No thanks. This just means that Dreadnoughts are going to cost more, they're not going to look as good, and from this I can just imagine that China is going to make a fortune off this. That's simple, really. The Esoterist console, Traitor Esoterist console. Okay, cool. We're getting, a new console model. And it's a traitor-specific one, which means we should get a loyalist one eventually, hopefully. Doubtful. I don't like the model. I think the sculpting of the robes is absolutely appalling. It feels like a model that came out around 6th or 7th edition when they were starting to learn, when they were moving over to the resin. It's that horrible chunky style of sculpting. None of that is a Forge World model and will not command the price Forge World wants for it. I don't like it. There's parts of it I like. The backpack looks fine. The staff looks fine. He does look like he is shouting some sort of sexual abuse at a young lady at the bus stop, giving her the old fingers. It's a pass from me. I won't bother picking this up unless I find it on Facebook for dirty sheep money. The Cerberus. Again, cool. Yeah, glad it's finally in plastic. Should have been out sooner. alongside the Spartans. I mean, these tank kits, I can't really say much. There's nothing to say about them. They're the same models we get from Forge World at a reduced price. Fantastic. The fact that this is probably going to be a separate kit than the Typhon, rather than just a dual kit, is going to annoy me. But it's Games Workshop. Everything they do is purposefully done to annoy me. 26th of January, Raven Guard upgrades. Yeah, the Raven Guard upgrades were okay, nothing special. Like, they're Mark 6 heads, what were they going to do? I'm glad they did this over, like, you know, Raven heads. Man, the Space Force got the short end of the stick on that one so much. Yeah, they're fine. Would have liked maybe like a single visor looking one, that could have been cool. But as they are, yeah, not bad. Jet bikes. I'm a White Scars player who has no jet bikes at all. These are fine. The people who are buying 10 boxes of them are just sad. What are you going to do? You're going to be painting 30 jet bikes in one go? No, of course you're not. Please stop posting pictures of your hordes on the internet. It's so sad. Especially in the middle of a cost of living crisis, you are just making people feel miserable. I will pick up 6 of these eventually, or sorry, not 6, 9 of these eventually for an army. But I don't buy directly from Games Workshop anymore, and I've decided not to buy any new stuff from Games Workshop at all. So I'm going to have to wait for these to turn up on Facebook groups and whatever. I do need to buy the rider sprue for a completely different conversion. If anyone's got that spare, if you're maybe, you know, printer goes brr, making yourself some different riders, hit me up, and I'll, you know, I'd like to purchase the sprue off you. New Horus, yes, Horus Ascended model is big, okay, fine. Yeah, new Primarchs, I'm fine with that. Wouldn't have probably put him as a priority, but he's a big centerpiece model and everyone's going to get it. The Exodite, good model. Yeah, no complaints there. I don't play Alpha Legion yet, so yeah, no problem with that at all. Again, no problem with the Alpha Legion upgrades either. Alpha Legion upgrades and the Word Bearer upgrades, I'm actually quite happy with both those kits. They both look really good. And with that, I think we're back to December. So yeah, we've got the Typhon and a couple of other upgrades, and that's it. Yeah, so that's the heresy for January and February in the heresy from Warhammer Community. Some good stuff, some meh stuff. The biggest issue I've got at the moment is Games Workshop is still managing to get all these pre-release models out to content creators and then failing miserably to get them out to everyone else. And that bothers me. That bothers me a lot, because if they're having supply issues, they should not be putting out their supply to their marketing team effectively. They should be making sure they are fixing that and getting them out to the paying customers. It is having the opposite effect that they want. I am not interested in buying these models from Games Workshop now. I am actively avoiding buying these models because it's making me sick. You know, so when some guy from, you know, I'm bald with a tiny pecker and a little beard and glasses, Paint Studios or whatever, posts his, you know, brand new whatever the hell it is model that's just come out, and he's like, wow, Games Workshop sent me this for free, and everyone else on the forums is just going, yeah, I was logged in at, you know, 10 to 9 and had it in my cart, and then it just failed and the website crashed, and then it refused my PayPal and all this other stuff, and my local game store ordered 30 and got 1. Yeah, I don't care if Tiny Pecker Studios is posting a wonderfully painted Dreadnought or something and, you know, box set on Instagram, because everyone around me can't get it. So fix your shit, Games Workshop. God, I'm so miserable. Alright, my name's Bando. This has been Breakfast with Bando. Have a good day.